the past 2 days, you've been looking at multiplying 3-digit numbers by 1 digit, and you've been looking at the extended method. Today, we're going to look at the traditional method. So this is the method that if you've been doing the maths with your parents, they might have said, oh, that's not how I did it. I think I did it a different way, because this is the way I definitely learned it at school. So we're going to start with a nice simple example. We've got 43 multiplied by 3. So we're going to start here with the units column, the ones column. And we've got 3 times 3, which is 9. So we're going to write that under there. And then we're going to do 3 times the 4, which is really 3 times 4 tens. And 3 times 4 is 12. So we get our answer, 129. So here we've now got a 3-digit number, 457, multiplied by 5. So we're going to start here. We've got 7 times 5, which is 35. So we're going to write 5 in the units and carry the 3 up to here. So now we're in our tens column. We've got 5 times 5 is 25. And then we add the 3 to 25. So that's 28, or 8 in the tens, and carry the 2 over to the hundreds column. So we've now got 4 times 5, and 4 times 5 is 20. Add on the 2, 22. So we get our answer here of 2,285. The thing we have to make sure that we're doing is when we're multiplying here, we multiplied 5 times 5, and then we added on the 3. Okay, so it looks similar to column addition, but what we have to remember is we're doing the multiplying first, and then add on the carrying here. Okay, so now we're going to look at what happens when it's a 4-digit number. 1,378 multiplied by 4. So again, we're going to start in our ones, our units column. We've got 8 times 4 is 32. So we're going to 2 here, carry the 3 over into the tens column. So remember, as I said before, we're multiplying these two numbers and then adding on this one. So we've got 4 times 7 is 28. Add 3 is 31. So we've got 1 here, carry the 3 over into the hundreds column. So now, again, we've got 4 multiplied by 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. And we're going to add on the 3 and get 15. 5, carry the 1. Again, we're multiplying first. So we're going 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. Add on the 1 is 5. So here's our answer, 5,512. Here are some sums for you to try out using this method. Try the sums. Remember to use the multiplication square if you need it. Now it's important to try lots of different types of calculations. So we had the extended form method the past 2 days. We're now trying out this one. You might prefer the other one, but it's really good to try different methods to see how they work.